Like, you feel me? But whole time, like, y'all knew how that shit played out, bro. Nowadays, it's like, these kids, they know what they doing now. Like, you feel me? They able to watch this shit on the motherfucking blogs. They hear niggas tell their stories about how they used to beat shit in high school and how they used to kick ass in school and shit. Or when they got out of school, how they used to kick ass and shit. It's kids actually out here listening to these niggas on these interviews saying that type of shit. And these kids is actually like believing like that's how he got that name. I want to be like him. So I'm going to go to school. I'm going to kick ass. I'm going to be this type of nigga and shit like that. You feel me? And then that's what I'm going to grow out to be and shit like that. If I go to school, jump on niggas, whoop ass, go in that bitch, take people shit and shit like that. Like, it's these kids out here really listening to these interviews. Like, it be a lot of these niggas jumping up on these DJUs and all type of shit like that, explaining these stories, and I understand that it's mostly kids watching this shit on YouTube. It's mostly kids watching this shit on YouTube and watching y'all do this shit. You feel me? When I get on YouTube and shit like that, you feel me? I'm basically like, I put the type of shit in front of their faces to let these kids know, like, it's only one way or the other out of this shit. It's either dead or in jail. Like, you feel me? Sitting up there and glorifying this shit and trying to make it look like it's a cool thing and shit, that was never like my MO on YouTube or nothing like that. Like, you can go back and watch all my videos on YouTube. That was never my MO. I'm gonna post this shit on YouTube for sure though. I'm gonna post this shit on YouTube. And when it come down to it, like, Chicago has basically been one of those areas where, you feel me, gang politics and all of that shit, it start early for niggas. Like, niggas be trying to jump right off the porch at 14, 13 years old. You feel me, and they want to become something, you feel me? And them little niggas at that school back there that did that shit to that lady and to that motherfucking little boy, like, you feel me? Y'all know what that is. Y'all see what that is, man. Y'all see what that is? Them just gonna be some more little shorties that's in these streets still doing them same things with that same pattern and shit like that. You feel me? They ain't do nothing but create life for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Because they up to them little type of things early in life. So now, even though shorty them probably only 13 years old, the police gonna be on them forever. Like, they gonna be trying to send them to juvenile early, giving little niggas like that juvenile life just because they got caught up doing some dumb shit. You feel me? Stealing out the store or some shit, trying to get their little ass juvenile life and shit like that. Just to get their little ass out the way. You feel me? They already up to bullshit. That's what they thinking. That's how the police thinking. Y'all motherfucking promoted that shit. Y'all them motherfucking posted that shit everywhere. Now, I ain't gonna even lie. Even if shorty them ain't even get locked up, life gonna be hard for their little ass. Everywhere they go. Everywhere they go. Life finna be so fucking hard for their ass. By the time they hit 14, 15, they finna send them little ass boys to motherfucking juvenile and all type of shit like that. You feel me? Trying to get their ass juvenile life just to make their ass learn a lesson. The whole time, that ain't even making niggas learn a lesson. They be sending niggas to jail, juvenile life, and that shit ain't making their ass worse than what they usually is. Like, you feel me? I ain't gonna lie. But back to the topic, though, like, it was a lot of, like, motherfucking, like, bullying shit going on, like, with the Chicago shit, you feel me? And that's what kind of, like, incited a lot of these gang activities, that's what made cliques in Chicago, like, you feel me? Honestly, that's what brought cliques together. You remember it was, like, big-ass gangs and shit like that, you feel me? It was gangs. It started as only gangs. You was GD, BD, Stone, MC, Vice Lord, you was either one of those, like, you know what I'm saying? But then it started becoming cliques because the GDBD Stones wasn't riding for certain niggas and shit like that. So niggas started like clicking up. It became a clique of like 3, 4, 5 niggas, and then them 3, 4, 5 niggas was out here kicking ass and doing type of shit like that. And now you got other niggas joining that motherfucking clique because they don't want their ass to get kicked and shit like that. Like, it was like bullying is really like a big part of this drill culture and what started this, drill culture and shit, bro. Like, it's what started this shit, bro. Like, when I tell you, like, it really incited a lot of this shit, bro. Like, and a lot of these parents are sending their kids to school thinking they doing a good job and shit like that. You feel me, man? Like, come on now. Come on. You want to watch what these kids up to nowadays, like for sure. Go sit in that motherfucking classroom with them kids, even if they motherfucking 13, 14, 15 years old. Go sit in the motherfucking classrooms with them kids. Go talk to the other kids to see how they son be acting and shit like, hey, what he be up to? You feel me? Go talk to them. If he acting like a little asshole and that, he in there bullying people, trust me, them other kids gonna tell you that your son be in here tweaking. Like, why he be in here trying to, like, be on there with everybody, like, you feel me? A lot of them little niggas in motherfucking grammar school, all that shit like that, you feel me? Like, thinking they in gangs early and all type of shit like that, you feel me? But nowadays, like, it's a lot of these little niggas, like, catching bodies and shit like that nowadays. Like, you feel me? At that age and shit like that. But that, and honestly, in my eyes, I still don't see you as, like, you fully developed. Like, you're not fully developed to the point where you understand what you're doing. Like, you still don't understand. Like, you feel me? This shit way deeper than any of that. Like, you feel me? It's way deeper than just pulling the trigger, catching the body, and motherfucking doing all type of shit like that. It's way deeper than going to school and jumping on niggas, 100 niggas jumping on one nigga and shit like that. You feel me? And that got you feeling like you King Kong and shit like that. Motherfuckers, like, come on, man. Come on. But I ain't gonna do too much talking. I just got up here, man, just to motherfucking let y'all know what my motherfucking standpoint and my side and my take on what I visualize on how this drill coaching and shit started and shit like that. You feel me? And I definitely think bullying played a big part, a big role within the drill culture. Bullying played a huge role within the drill culture, bro. And I definitely feel so. But it's y'all boy Pluggo, man. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe. I'm finna upload this video on my YouTube. They're gonna take it down on my Facebook. I just go Facebook Lives and shit because it's way easier and shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, then I ain't gotta really, like, you know, it's just way easier. But make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe, y'all boy Pluggo, and I'm out of here.